yun na lang siguro. Pwede ba yun?
And now I can see that we are officially live here on Facebook. Good morning, Philippines.
Hello!
Good morning, world.
Good
Yan
morning,
naman.
world!
Good morning, everyone. Ito naman tayo sa exciting day na intro natin. It's another
Amazing.
another amazing day.
Hey, because we have a very beautiful guest today, Ra. Finally, it's happening now.
Finally it's happening. Nothing can stop us from really having Rizza as guest because she has so much to share, and I know ang daming mga people who are sabik to join and watch this episode. And so nagkaroon man tayo ng delay last time, continue pa rin tayo. The show must go on.
Go on. Yes,
So,
that's
yes.
Before we start, I'll ask you first, Shirley, how are you doing? How's life?
Okay naman. Okay naman that. Medyo naging busy lang talaga last weekend because of, the new launch, The Baking Mama. But today, it's our rest day today. I have to focus more on the main business, but I'll be start baking again maybe on Wednesday na.
Yes,
Okay.
exciting.
So rest day mo na itong month.
We're slowly moving our orders from March since there are some couriers that opened already, and kailangan pumawi kasi papatay na ako ng asawa ko pag nag-bake lang ako.
Oo, pero nakikita ko ang dami mo ng mga items sa may banana loaf bread ka na, and I hope you
love it.
Oo, nag-evolve na. Ano ba?
That's
Wala,
good.
Nakakatuwa lang talaga. Ikaw, how are you?
I'm doing well. Kagaling ko lang ng bank. Here in Jensen, we're now officially a GQ, yung current condition namin, we're now GQ. So, kanina when I went out, ang daming sasakyan.
Oh my gosh.
Back to business na talaga. Pero you can...
Excite lahat ng tao.
Na-excite. And talaga na pinapractice pa rin yung social distancing, like sa bank, like there's only 10 people allowed inside. So this is the new normal, and kami yung parang in a way guinea pig ng country kasi we're leading the pack muna. We're opening because we don't have any cases for the past month. So ngayon mag-open din yung branches namin, and we're doing our best to prepare for it. And now, ayun, we're officially back. And we'll see what's gonna happen. So that's what's great about today. Anyway, Shirley, I would like to continue to the topic of this episode. Kanina, when I heard you, when you said you're launching yung Baking Mama, natutuwa ako because kayo, Shirley, and our guest this morning, si Rizza, we discussed parang we're going to launch this line, we're going to start another line, and parang there's this fearlessness, and I like that you guys are you're opening up your creativity, and we're going to discuss more about that. This is going to be the topic of this discussion, being creative and being of service through your creativity. And the perfect epitome of that is our guest. Let's introduce her.
I'm excited.
The founder of Lana.ph, a local personal care brand, and Mink, an intimate skincare brand. She is a clear epitome of a rock star. Rock star, what's up? Lady Boss. Kaya siya nakachaleko, guys. Rock star.
Hi!
Who
abides sa taas, nakachanela sa baba.
Oo. Di ba? Gaya talaga. Kapag work at home, she abides by values of sustainability and self-care. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Rizza Lana Sebastian. Hi, Rizza.
Hey! Hi, Rizza!
Yay, I'm so happy to be back, finally.
Yes, finally here.
It's finally happening. Thank you, Rizza. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. As for Lana and Mink, or for the business, we're doing well. We are slowly starting to get back on our feet in terms of operations. Kasi thankfully, there are a couple of careers na na-activated na rin. So, yun nga, we are slowly fulfilling orders, and then I'm so happy that 95% of my employees have been activated and are working from home. And yun, kami naman on our end, kami yung nasa fulfillment. So, inuwi lang namin yung stock sa bahay from the headquarters. So, technically, I'm the one doing the stickers. I am the individual. Kumbaga yung family members namin yung kasama namin for packing and shipping. Very, very thankful din ako
Parang
for
back to
them.
basic
And,
yan, Rizza.
yes, sobrang na-miss ko actually. I almost forgot how satisfying it is to put on stickers sa
That's
mga
true. How to
sa
pack,
mga
no?
bottles. Di ba? Ang happiness ko talaga yun eh.
Actually, there's talaga this excitement when it comes to beginnings, no? Yung parang
Yes, true.
uncertainty, doing the grassroots part, doing the labels,
Yes,
a magical time.
I missed it a lot.
Yes. Okay, here, Riza, before we continue, surely we'd like to engage with our viewers. How can they engage and what will they do para they can join us in the conversation?
Yeah, they can actually put a comment kung saan sila nanggagaling, kung saan sila, kung saan sila nakatira or where they're watching from. They can also leave comments and their questions, of course, so that Rizza can answer them later on. Kasi for sure, this is a jam-packed 1 hour learning from Rizza. We have to pick up her mind, no? Katulad nung nandun sa title natin, na kung paano magkaroon talaga ng from idea to a brand, to a very top brand locally now. So yun, pwede sila mag-comment and they can also send some quotable quotes na sasabihin namin ng ating speaker. So other viewers also can relate. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, sa comment section, please put there if you're from Las Piñas, like Shirley. Hi, I'm Shirley from Las Piñas. Ayan.
Yeah, watching from Las Piñas.
Fans kay ni Rizza, and if you're a user of Mink or a user of Lana.ph, please put that in the comment section.
And their favorite product in Lana.
Yes, yes please.
Okay, one thing I love about one of the, actually two products of Lana that I love, wala na ngayon kasi naiwan ko sa Manila because I left right away, di ba? Yung product niya at yung kanyang DNA repair. And I think they have a cult following now. I think sobrang ganda nung kanyang serum. Like in a few hours, like you can see the glow in your face. It's like an impact.
Thank you. I love it.
Rizza, tanong ako. Like you started Lana because of your frustration. Can you share to us the story of this frustration na you wanted sana to build a brand that is about sustainability and something you love yourself that you
started?
Well, to be honest, fun fact, I did not start Lana.ph with sustainability in mind and with self-love in mind. So I am a self-confessed skincare addict. So initially, my first pain point was I could not find for the life of me a non-sticky sunblock. I was 27 years old that time, and I thought, shucks, hindi na ako bumabata. And so I needed to put on sunblock. It's a reality.
Yeah.
But I could not find a sunblock na hindi sticky, na hindi feeling ko 1 kilo na yung face ko pag naglagay ako. And a sunblock that would actually feel fun to apply. So that was my first pain point for Lana.ph. Wala akong mahanap na local and kahit mga international brands, wala talaga that time. So sabi ko, why not make one? Pero that time, I didn't have funds. I did not have the resources to what do you call this? To manufacture, to make it, right? And then one time, we traveled with a family friend. Sabi ko sa kanya, parang wala, normal conversation. Tapos biglang na-bring up na, alam mo, gusto ko nga ng skincare line na, sunblock na hindi malagkit sa mukha. Ganun. Tapos talaga, sakto. accountant ako ng isang manufacturer. Tapos parang sabi ko, oh my gosh, universe, thank you, Lord.
So it was aligned. Oo.
Yeah, then to cut the story short, Lana.ph was born. And after a couple of months, sorry, ang haba na ng kwento ko, no? After a couple of months, I watched this documentary, A Plastic Ocean.
Yeah.
Natin ni Ralph. Tapos,
Yeah.
doon talaga na-build yung core value ng Lana.ph around sustainability. Because I realized that plastic really is detrimental to our lifestyle and to the earth and to the planet. So, I have to do something about it. Sabi ko, initially, I wanted to do it personally, but I felt the need na dapat gawin ko din to sa brand ko. So, that's where taking care of you and Mama Earth was born for Lana.ph. Yan.
Ayun. At talagang Rizza, yung evolution ng brand, hindi siya what it is now na instantly naisip mo siya when you first thought of putting up or creating your own brand. It was definitely an evolution.
Yeah. Yes. Kasi ako initially, gusto ko lang talaga ng, I just wanna sell skincare online na na quality talaga, na local. Right. Wala pang akong vision nun eh. Nag-start ko to, wala pang ganon. So yeah, it just evolved.
And that happens really, like for example, when people starts their own brand, parang they have to, okay, ano mo na yung mission, vision, or ano mo na yung 5-year plan, 3-year plan, and they take all the time making excuses, planning, without execution. Pero when it comes to execution, clearly, Rizza, you're an executor, diba? Like, you talaga push, you make things happen.
Yes.
Yung question ko, Rizza, is from the idea na, di ba parang you said na gusto mo talagang magkaroon na lang ng sunblock na hindi sticky. And then nakamit ka ng accountant from a manufacturer. Then from there, parang ilang months, weeks, bago talaga nagkaroon ng Lana.ph from that idea. Or weeks,
nung nagka-idea na ako na, shucks, gusto ko to gawin. Kinuha ko na yung gusto kong social media handle, kinuha ko na yung website, ganun. Wala pa akong product, wala pa akong kahit ano.
Just design the store.
Yeah. Kunin ko na kagad yung handles para baka mamaya maunahan pa ako. But the formulation took a lot of time. Months din siya kasi gusto ko rin talaga as a skincare fanatic. Gusto ko yung I want a product that I would actually use. And up until now, after 3 years, as in talagang holy grail ko pa rin talaga yung Lana.ph. And siguro biased ako kasi ako yung tumulong mag-formulate noon. Pero alam mo yun, parang you have to have a product that you really, really love.
That's right.
Because if you have something that you love, and when you develop something that you love and you use it, it's not hard for you to advocate for it. Kahit nakapikit ang mata mo, kahit bagong ka, you can sell it because you advocate for it. You believe in it.
Yes.
That's right.
True,
and even if sobrang pagod ka na, like parang hindi ka na natutulog, hindi mo nararamdaman yung pagod because you're so passionate about it.
That's true. Rizza, what's your view on execution versus ideation? A lot of people are in the idea phase. What is your view on that?
I was previously a perfectionist. I want to plan every single detail of every single thing that I want to do, up to the font, up to the color. Alam mo yun, parang although yes, planning is really important, but making things happen is more important. Walang mangyayari sa goals mo, walang mangyayari sa plans mo kung plano ka namang plano.
Yeah, that's right.
You just have to go for it.
You just have to go for it.
Yes.
Kasi talaga when it comes to planning, nangyayari niyan is yung fear mo tumataas lalo. Tapos mas lalo kang marami kang excuses to continue. And that's really good. Riz, how are you guys doing now that we have this pandemic? Can you give us an overview what happened during the pandemic, and then like right now, what's your current situation? And are you still delivering nationwide or Metro Manila wide?
Initially, nung nag-start yung ECQ March 15, no? 15 or 18? Yeah. I was actually, ano ba? Shaken kami, syempre as a business. Kasi walang clear-cut instructions that time. Kung ano
Right.
ba, wala na bang mga,
The
ano ba,
business Stop
work
na
no
ba?
pay ba yung
Oo.
mga staff namin? Magsa-stop na ba tayo ng shipping?
Right.
Ganyan. My initial concern really was, syempre, aside from the sales, were my staff. I currently have 23 employees under our wing for Lana and Mink. And sila talaga yung una kong naisip na paano to kung walang papasok na pera sa amin? Paano sila?
Right.
Ganon. Pero at that time, my husband and I also decided na hindi pwedeng magugutom yung mga empleyado namin. So we decided, what do you call this? Yun, i-advance na lang yung kalahati ng 13th month nila. Kasi hindi ko pa actually kaya ng buo. Kaya kalahati lang muna. And we reduced work hours. Syempre yung sa operations, like yung sa shipping, wala talaga. Stop talaga yun. Ang natira lang sa amin was creative team, my creative department. From 5 working days na reduce namin to 2 pala initially. And then, kasi nga syempre, hindi rin namin ma-fund ng maayos yun.
Yeah.
And I also have to create, what do you call this? Backup plan din for the business. But then, after a couple of weeks, buti na lang din, some of our couriers started to contact us na, ma'am, pwede na tayong mag-fulfill ng iba mong orders. And then, ang issue naman that time was stocks. So, sa Lana.ph, medyo meron konting stocks. Pero, sa Mink naman, maraming stocks yung Mink. Buti na lang. Tapos, yun, kaya slowly na rin kaming nag-fulfill talaga ng orders. Although, yun nga, as I mentioned kanina, kami lang talaga yung nag-fulfill dito sa bahay. Thank you for our family sa pag-help ng pag-sticker at pack. Yun. Kasi kung hindi kaming dalawa lang yung Josh gagawa nito.
Oo. That's very helpful.
Yeah, and ngayon naman, ayun nga, 95% of my employees are already activated. So these are our inbound and outbound agents, yung mga sumasagot sa inquiries and sa calls. And then yung sa creative department namin, happy din ako na magiging 5 days a week na. And yun, it was such a great blessing din na somehow merong mga couriers na nag-allow na mag-ship. Ayun, yun yung status namin ngayon.
And that's good kasi ngayon, as what we shared or we discussed earlier before this interview, talagang parang new beginnings uli, no? Na parang you're going back from to the beginning na ikaw mismo dahil may hirap nga for people to come together in office for now. Kayo talaga nag-label, kayo talaga nag-fulfill ng orders. Ikaw nagpapak. Pati Shirley, yan ang nangyari sa'yo, di ba? So,
actually, before this live, I did packing muna.
Di ba? Dahil mag-pick up ng couriers.
Yes.
How does it feel like, Lana, Rizza, na ngayon you're back na naman sa ganitong klaseng groove?
Like, back from the basics.
Nakakamiss siya kasi we started Lana.ph. Sa kwarto lang din ni Josh. Tapos, nung kailan lang ba? April 2018 ata kami nagkumuha ng office. We started June 2017 and then nag-office lang kami April 2018. So, nakakamiss talaga na talagang hands-on.
Ito na ulit.
Na-miss ko yung yung pagkakalma ng paglagay ng sticker. Gano'n.
Oo, kasi talagang hirap ng sticker partner. I'll be honest with you, we're starting a new venture ni King. And then, alam mo, may mga jars na ako dito. And nakakatuwa kasi nakaka-excite kasi parang naman siyang empty canvas. Tapos yung sticker na part, yun ang sabi ko, oh my gosh, kailangan ko talaga ng support ng stickering dito. Pero ang saya talaga ng starting na naman. Again, I mean, having that kind of experience, lean and doing
it. Feeling kasi yun, Ralph, when you go back to na, yung ikaw pa lang, kasi dun mo naalala yung mga hardships mo, the challenges, and how you're able to triumph it. So speaking of challenges, for sure, ito, yung business mo naman na to, hindi naman talaga siya yung parang one day overnight success ka agad. There's a lot of challenges, and I think our viewers would appreciate also if you can share some of these challenges and how are you able to overcome that?
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, ano ba? Early 2019, did you know that I was, 2 years old na yung Lana. January 2019, I vividly remember, after New Year lang to. I was crying kay Josh kasi hindi ko makita yung Lana.ph. So, I was on the verge of, that time, I only had 2 employees. My sister, si Louie, hello. Saka si Dayan, one of my creative team. 2 lang silang employees. Tapos, tawag dito, I was on the verge of deciding to close down Lana.ph. January 2017. And it was really hard for me because it's sobrang love ko kasi yung Lana, and I was struggling financially kasi yung sales namin, hindi man lang mapasweldo yung 2 kong tao, and utilities and rent and stuff. Tapos, hirap talaga kami. Ako noon. Tapos, sabi ni Josh, sabi niya, okay lang yan, tahana. Pera ang pinakamadaling problema sa business. Be thankful na healthy ka. Be thankful na meron kang empleyado. Let's do something about this. And one more try. Pag wala talaga, close na natin. So ako noon, parang gigil talaga ako na this can't happen. I cannot close Lana.ph at all. Ganon. So, sobrang baby ko siya. Up until now nga, medyo naiiyak pa rin ako pag kinikwento ko to. Pero September 2019, I attended this mastermind. It's Nico Gualter's mastermind. If you are here, Nico, thank you so much.
Yes, I was there.
We started, you were there. That was the first time I met you.
Yeah.
Tapos, ayun nga, we started surrounding ourselves with the right people, the right mentors, the right people who would guide us in the journey sa business. Marami rin akong mga na-meet na sobrang inspiring. Tapos, that was the time na, nag-soar yung Lana nun. Kasi, yun nga, we surrounded ourselves with the right people. And come December 2019, guess what? We were 18 already.
Wow.
My employees were 18 employees. And it was so fun. Parang sabi ko na, oh my gosh, kung nag-give up pala ako ng January, walang ganito. So, sobrang thankful din talaga ako sa mga taong nagsusupport at nag-guide sa amin. Kasi if not for them, wala rin talaga kami where we are right now. And kung wala lang sa push talaga ni Josh. Hello, husband. I hope you're watching. Nasa baba siya ngayon. Pinababa ko siya.
Kasi marami ka nagpasawang girls, no?
Ayun. Tsaka yung mga naaalala ko din talaga yung mga OG followers and clients talaga ng Lana.ph. Parang, thank you for not giving up sa pag-support sa amin. And sa mga empleyado ko din, grabe. Lagi ko tong sinasabi na wala ako kung wala sila.
Yes. I'm really drawn to your story, Liz, no? I like na yung struggles that you had before, and yung challenges niyan, it happens talaga to a lot of entrepreneurs. And that's why a lot of people give up, because they see those first challenges, those first bumps as a judgment call. You're not fit for it. However, what you did is you persevered nevertheless, and you pursued the path of learning. Kasi you know na
Right.
if you're gonna learn more and find ways on how you can improve the growth, and you also
Yeah.
surround yourself with the right people, it helped you become better, and now you achieve this successes that your brand is achieving now. And we just share this,
Right.
ano talaga challenges has a function. And the function of challenges is to ask you if this is really what you want, right?
True.
So, kung if this is what you want, go ahead, tuloy pa rin, even though wala pa rin sales, kokonti pa rin. Oo.
And I think, Ralph, dun talaga papasok yung love mo dun sa product and yung paniniwala mo dun sa product eh. Na kahit anong
Totoo.
failures, kahit na anong challenges, if you really believe in this product that deals will gonna soar, in God's perfect time, it will.
That's
So, kaya,
Totoo.
don't give
Totoo
up.
yan.
Oo.
Kasi Lana.ph's growth was really, really slow. Imagine, nag-soar lang kami 2.5 years into the business na. Oh. And it will never be an overnight success. Kasi,
That's right.
especially when you're bootstrapping your own business, it will really be hard.
And
That's
it's
why not
hard
everything, not
creating another brand na talagang very competitive din sa market. Diba? The skincare.
Yeah, oo. Tsaka yun nga, when you are bootstrapping your business, it will be hard. And this is the reason why not everyone is a businessman.
Oh, that's
I,
right. I love it.
I agree. I agree very well. And when yung test of entrepreneurship talaga, or test of business talaga, no, talagang it is parang I think one of the most humbling journey that we'll ever take. Kasi
Yeah.
it will
Totoo yan.
all of you.
Totoo
Diba?
yan. Akala kasi nila parang glitz and glamour pag
It's only 5%.
I'm an entrepreneur.
That's true.
Hindi nila alam yung...
And I think your success will gonna measure up depends on how many failures you had during your journey.
That's also the reason why I always tell people that I love failing. Because when I fail hard, I learn quick.
Ayun. Wow, I love that line. Riz, umabot tayo 40 kanina, and they love what you're saying. We have here, Shirley, can you mention some of the statements of our viewers?
Yeah, we have here from from Liz from Muntinlupa. We have also here, ayan, sabi niya hello daw, Idol Rizza Lana. And sa atin daw dalawa.
Si
Ayan, all the way from Albay.
Hello.
Ayan.
Hello.
Ako
yun, pinsan ko yan si ate. Hanapin ko nasan ako dyan sa picture na yan.
Ayan, perfect. We have also si Leslie from Muntinlupa.
Hi,
Hello, Leslie. We have also one of our ND family. Fan ka daw ni Rizza.
Hi.
And si Financial Passionate is also here. Hello, Louie.
Hi, Louie. Nakakatuwa yung very consistent itong batang to. Nakakatuwa yung kanyang page. Talagang
cute.
Oo.
And of course,
hi.
Hi, Divine. Hello, good morning.
Super inspiring din daw, sabi din ni Louie. And of course, si Steph. Steph is also here. Ayan, sabi niya super inspiring.
Steph. Hello.
Yes, parang feel ko nito si si Steph, girl boss.
Yeah, very girl boss din yan.
Hustler.
And then Ate Divine also said na nag-agree siya din sa sinabi ni Rizza kanina na surrounding yourself with the right people with the same mindset. Thank you daw for the NBU. She's also starting e-commerce na.
Wow, congratulations.
Oo, di ba meron siyang ngayon? Razor.
Oo, tsaka focus na rin yun ng mga cook meal na food.
Yes.
So let's watch out for that.
Yes,
we have also from Baguio City.
And wow, hi
Joel. Hi Rizza daw. So hindi lang pala girls talaga ang market mo, Rizza. I think even din pati mga lalaki talaga ngayon, they also started to take care of their skins already.
Yes.
Yes, actually. Parang meron nga akong mga clients na sabi nila na yung cleanser daw ng Lana, inaagaw ng mga husband nila. Kaya nauubusan sila.
I love it. And of course, Shirley May. Hi, Shirley
Hi,
May.
Shirley!
Hi, Shirley. Good
Very
morning.
inspiring daw ang story mo.
Ayan. Hi, Alicia, AJ. She's watching as well. Ayan.
Oo. Hello sa
Liza,
inyo.
tanong ako, your
Mm.
statement earlier na surrounding yourself with the right people is very important. It changed the way, the trajectory of your path. Can you tell us why? What did you learn about being, the idea of being surrounded by the right people? Why should we be surrounded by positive people and empowering people?
Yeah, for me, surrounding yourself with the right people is very important because they teach us a lot of things, especially yung mga positive people. Kasi ito yung mga energy and vibrations na gusto nating i-welcome sa life
Yes.
natin
Yes.
di ba?
That's right. Oo.
So, aside,
Totally.
well, aside from surrounding yourself with the right mentors, it's also very important that when you go inside a room, dapat naka-learning mindset ka. Dapat hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, okay, I heard about that. Or, okay, I read about that. Parang, you always have to be someone na mag-absorb ng lessons. Hindi pwede na, okay, narating ko na yung ganitong stage sa buhay ko, so hindi ko na kailangang matuto. Ako, I'm always at a learning phase. Gusto ko lagi yun eh. Yung mga clients ko, I always ask them kung ano yung pwede pa naming ma-improve, ganyan. And yung mga empleyado ko, lagi ko rin silang tinatanong, lalo yung mga managers ko, tinatanong ko sa kanila na please be blunt about me. Kung may mali akong nagagawa, sabihin nyo. And it's really, really important for growth kasi hindi lang, although yes, I really, really appreciate praises. I really appreciate great comments and nice comments. But I appreciate yung mga constructive criticisms more. Kasi doon ako natututo eh. Doon ko malalaman kung saan ako mag-i-improve.
I-improve. So that's really, really, but do you think, Rizza, ngayon, what is the main reason why you have this kind of success in both Lana and Mink?
Ako, feeling ko, yung love talaga sa product. Yung passion sa business. Kasi, yun nga, number one is to create quality products. Kasi important to, of course, for repeat clients. And next is authenticity to your clients, to your staff, to the people who support
Being
you.
real.
And being real. Kasi mas na-appreciate talaga ng tao kapag totoo ka. And right now, I always keep on saying that clients are very, very smart now and they know and they smell you if you are fake.
Oh, yeah.
Tapos, number 3, I think that helps is inclusion. Yun nga sabi ko, we take client suggestions very seriously. When we have complaints, this really gets discussed in management meetings. And I make sure that my operations managers call the clients directly. And sometimes, if I have time, I call the clients myself.
Wow, very
Ganong dedication talaga siya.
Yeah,
Oo.
very nice.
Siguro yung passion and authenticity and inclusion talaga yung.
And I think, Rizza,
yung
yun talaga yung na-feel din ng mga clients ng ni Lana at saka ni Mink, no? You being so passionate about this product. Siguro na-feel din nila talaga that you really care for your clients. And ako yung nakikita ko on your business journey, you're not actually selling the product, but you're actually giving hope and giving self-confidence through your products to the people that really patronize your products.
Right.
Kasi yun nga sabi, sa mga trainings nga rin or sa mga onboarding sa mga employees ko, sinasabi ko na we are here, our clients are not here just to buy a product. They are here to buy an experience. So lahat yan, from inquiries up to after sales are very crucial. Sabi ko sa kanila na walang mas higit na posisyon sa iba-ibang departments. Lahat kayo importante para sa experience ng client. So,
right.
That's really
wow. I like that. Rizza, congratulations. Your brand has been recognized by Green, that PH as one of the top local brands No?
Kinig
Congratulations.
na kinig ako. Sobrang kinig na kinig ako. Can I just say that? Ibig sabihin, nagsispaz and ano ako, oh my gosh. Yung finesse ko,
Oo.
sorry.
Ang galing. Kasi this is no, talagang nakikita mo that your brand is reaching new heights. And nakakatuwa. What do you think made your brands get to that level na people see it as an emerging local brand?
Yeah.
Unang-una, I am so kilig about it because these are the yung mga nasa article, these are the brands that I look up to. Sobrang galing talaga nila. Um and I'm also proud to say that almost all of the brands I'm with for that article are female-led, female-founded brands.
Galing. Yes.
And yun nga, I think ano ba, staying passionate to your why and continue to serve your clients authentically yung ano yun talaga yung
For being real.
naiisip
Yes.
ko na nag-help with the success ng brand.
That's right.
Galing. Alam mo, Shirley, yung nasa list na yon, they are some of the top brands here in skincare and cosmetics. Andun
Yeah,
si
I saw that
Kay,
article na. Mm-mm.
Diba?
yes. Andun din si Sunny, some of the
Oo,
local
Sunny.
brands na talagang ang galing when it comes to execution and communication, and really the brand itself is thrive.
I think kasi yung brand ni Rizza,
Yes.
oo. Yung brand kasi ni Rizza, it really send the message kasi talaga of hope and confidence to each and every girl that
Yes.
who uses the product. So parang it's not something na parang, oh sige gamitin mo yan, promise gaganda ka. It's not like that eh. It's really more of
Totoo.
parang may mukha kasi si Lana. And I think Rizza also is, I think she's very passionate about it and she was able to communicate that to her clients and customers.
Yeah, and
That's
let
why
me just say na, and it's not just me. I always get asked na parang, oh, how do you make it successful? I just wanna let our watchers and listeners know that I'm not a one-man team. I have a very, very fantastic team behind me na equally passionate and minsan mas magaling nga sa akin eh. And sobrang, sa mga business owners dito, I would also recommend that you really create a team culture around your company because that's really important. And if your employees know your core values and your why, if you always remind them about that, mag-shine talaga eh. Makikita siya sa product nyo, sa productivity nila. Ganon. Kasi lalo yung mga employees ngayon, mas gusto nilang ma-feel kung sa pagtrabaho ko dito sa work na to, anong magagawa ko para sa mundo. Ganon. So for my staff, I always tell them na important is people, product, and saka na yung people, product, planet, and saka na yung profit. Ganon. So, yun. Kaya siguro mas ramdam din talaga yung puso and passion sa culture ng team namin. I love them so much.
That is so true. Profit is a byproduct of being consistent, having a brand that is of service, and really having quality brand, a quality product as well. So those combination coming together, it can't help but the brand will talaga earn and profit because the formulation or the mix is complete. No, that's good, Rizza. What is your advice before we ask again our mga viewers, Rizza? They want to get to that kind of level. Can you suggest at least one thing talaga that guys, if you do this, I believe this will really help your brand get to another level.
I think my first suggestion or advice is stop talking down on yourself with your ideas. Kasi minsan, one of the reasons why we are not pursuing things is we tell ourselves na, baka mag-fail ka. Ay, wala ka namang pera. Ay, wala kang connections. Ay, kapag nag-fail ka, hindi mo na yan mababalik ulit. I suggest you start now. There are a lot of opportunities out there, and don't get discouraged with one kind of failure because in business, there's always different kinds of failures. And every day, sabi ko nga dun sa
Yeah.
sister ko, she's our current operations manager. Kasi may mga concerns about the business, and then sinasabi ko sa kanya, oh, it's just another day, another failure or another concern, ganun. So I think you should shift the mindset and create a narrative within yourself na yes, kaya mo to. Kahit mahirap, kahit nakakatakot, kaya mo to.
That's
That
right.
I love that. That's what you call, Shirley, an unwavering faith, no? Na kahit anong mang nangyayari sa paligid mo at anong mang failure, that is, of course, is really part of the journey. You have faith. Nothing can stop you from fulfilling what you
Right.
believe should happen, and that is, I think, will really give you that boost even during the hard times.
That's
I like
right.
that,
Totoo.
Riza.
Dating crowd kasi those
Surely,
challenges will actually give you
yeah,
an opportunity also eh. Diba? Like parang for example itong ECQ na to, there's a lot of challenges talaga. We're bleeding no in terms
yeah,
of business. But there
yeah.
are some people talaga who really took this challenge as an opportunity to rise, as an opportunity for them to
Mm,
learn. So I guess ganun, that's really part of
yes.
the business journey. Hindi pwedeng laging success eh, 'di ba? Parang the
Totoo.
more that you have the challenges, the more you're gonna be successful. Like what Risa
Tsaka
said,
mas masarap experiencing yung success kapag when you look back and oh my gosh, grabe na pagdaanan ko to. Ay,
oh, totoo
oh,
yan.
nalagpasan ko to, ganon. So,
Alam mo,
Right.
may realization ako dun sa pinag-usapan natin the past 2 minutes, and it is that it is not the destination talaga na, we're gonna be a big brand one day, and you eventually lose track and you are not in the present, you're not enjoying the journey, and the actual happiness of really fulfilling something is in the journey. What you go through, yung mga nangyayari sa'yo, hindi yan mangyayari ulit because you'll be in another level. So,
Yeah,
totoo.
what I like that very much, no, na embrace the journey.
that's true.
Yes.
Tama ba, Riz?
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Kasi
Okay.
sobrang sarap talaga ng journey na to.
Mhm.
Yes. Shirley, alam mo, merong isang ito, gusto kong talagang itanong kay Riza eh. Talagang
Mm.
malikot ang utak nito, talagang creative, no?
Yes.
Shirley, meron siyang bagong brand which is called Mink,
Mhm.
no? And Mink is an intimate skincare brand, intimate skincare line brand.
Yeah,
And it is not the usual kind of products that you see in
that's
the market.
true. Super
No?
clever.
And
Thank
super
you.
clever. Pero kapag siguro ikaw nakapag-isip tayo, kapag talaga merong bibili ng ganitong mga product, may mag
Siguro,
ganon,
parang this is
subscribe.
one of the first brand who thinks
Oh,
about
thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Very
Thank you
niche.
so much.
Oo.
Riza, can you tell us what is Mink and paano mo to naisip?
Well, actually, Mink PH, yun nga, it's an intimate skincare line. And napapansin ko kasi dito sa Philippines, kapag sinabing intimate skincare line, it will be super girly, pastel colors, flowers, ganon. Tapos parang naisip ko na parang sa intimate areas lang siya, but they get to neglect yung other parts of our skin. Kasi, like
Right.
your elbows, or our
Yeah.
inner thighs, or our chest, alam
Underarms.
mo yun, or our butt, ganyan. Pero, anong tawag dito? Yun nga, initially we had parang raised eyebrows na, magpa-fly ba yan dito sa Pilipinas? Eh, ang conservative ng mga babae, ganyan. Pero, I feel like I need to do this. Kasi wala pa talaga akong ibang nakikitang brand na, alam mo yung spunky and fun, alam mo yun, na parang the new era of Filipinas na palaban.
Yeah.
Ganon. So, that's
I love
where,
that.
yun nga, Meet
Oh.
Mink or Mink PH started. Kasi yun nga, sabi namin, it's every bold Filipinas intimate skincare ally with
Yes.
passion, spunk, and a little bit of mischief. Oh, diba? because life is
Oh, I love
because life is too short to be taken too seriously.
Yeah, that's really
So,
true.
yeah.
I
That's
agree.
so true. Can you share to us ano yung mga actual SKU na yon, yung mga product na yon, para people have an clear understanding, like meron for, I understand meron
Mas skincare for
hindi ko na
Yeah, sige. I'll just do a quick run through of the product. So, we have
okay.
serums for our inner thighs. Kasi hindi ko alam kung pwede ko bang
Wow.
sabihin. So,
Oo, okay
that's
lang
for
yan,
our
okay
inner
lang.
thighs. Kasi, di ba usually dry doon and discolored, ganon. Tapos,
yes.
our elbows, sometimes, yun nga, discolored din yung elbows natin. And who wouldn't want
The
pantay na,
skin.
and moisturized na skin, di ba, ganon. Tapos, we also get
Wala ako na
chest acne and back acne. That's why we also formulated a product that's a mask. Ang tawag namin doon is pre-tits. It's a chest mask. Kasi 'di ba usually sa face lang tayo naglalagay. So
Yeah.
parang sabi ko, feeling ko fun kapag merong
There's a
mask na
chest.
alam mo 'yun. Parang we prioritize or bigyan natin ng pansin yung ibang parts naman ng katawan natin. Kasi lagi na lang tayong obsessed with face skincare, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Bakit yung ibang parts of our body wala? Then, ito pa yung isang fun na product is our butt scrub. Ganun. So, it's a
butt
scrub,
scrub. Yeah.
diba? Specialized for our bums. Para kasi usually rough minsan yung skin doon. So, we also have to exfoliate it. Ayan. Then, sa chest area din natin, ganon. Kasi dry din, madalas. So, this is to moisturize and brighten these areas. Diba? Kasi nung nag-try akong maghanap din sa market, little to no product talaga yung mga nakikita ko. Parang sabi ko, feeling ko maganda kapag ang ganda din ng storya, ang ganda ng brand, ganon. So, yun. And of course, I was again backed up by my amazing team.
Yeah. So, Shirley, tanong ko kay Rizza, kasi ito sobrang bago nga and it's definitely a niche and the likelihood of failure is high because it is indeed an untapped audience. May I ask you, nakikita ko yung mga testimonials, ang dami, no? Talagang natutuwa yung mga customers mo. What was the response of the people?
Oh, you know what? We always get comments na, oh my gosh, finally, meron nang nakaisip nito. Parang, yes, dream product ko to, finally, meron na, ganon. Tapos parang, finally, something for my butt or something for my chest, ganon. Parang they feel, parang yung self-love nila, parang elevated, ganyan. Kasi, parang lagi ko nga rin sinasabi na, taking care of yourself is very, very important din sa productivity mo and mental health, ganyan. So,
okay. That's so good, Riz, no? Talagang iba talaga kapag what you're going through kasi yung para mga product na naisip mo para rin sa sarili mo or parang what you think sana should be how things should be done when it comes to skincare beyond the usual skincare, meron ding iba na talagang gusto sana na merong ganon. So, wag kang mag-assume na walang respond yan unless you actually execute it. Diba?
And you'll never know if you'll never try.
Yes, that's true.
That's so true. Shirley, marami tayong mga viewers na nanonood and can you maybe share some of their comments?
Yes, here. I think we've stopped here. Yeah. Meron tayong viewer here, Rizza and Ralph from Ormoc City. Ayan, very inspiring daw ang ating topic for today. Hello, Celeste. Thank you for watching. We have also Kirby from Pasay. Hello daw, Rizza. I think ito yung mga clients mo. And then we have also Janice watching from Laguna. Hello, Janice.
Hello, guys.
And eto, Rizza, may isa daw dito, Miss Esther Perez, na nakaka-relate daw talaga sa business journey mo. So, thank you daw for inspiring.
Thank you, Miss Esther.
And si Louie, super sipag mag-comment ni Louie. Yeah, she can relate.
Tapos Monday pa, no?
Super toxic nga naman if Monday, di ba? Pagka Manic
Mm.
Monday talaga, kahit ako minsan may ganyan din akong sakit eh. Pag Monday, mainit yung ulo. Pero syempre, if you're surrounded by positive people, it will gonna change.
That's so true.
And then
Okay,
there are also encouraging people to
Oh my gosh.
to comment.
She's my one of my best
One of your
friends.
staff. Oo. Hello
She's one of my best friends. Sobrang wala ring ano yan pahinga. Grabe. Hi, Rizza. Love you.
Ayan. So, there. That's our Parang feeling ko wala sila masyadong maraming question. Kasi
Oo nga, question.
Eto, sabi din ni Kirby again, I'm inspired by her because of her failed and revised na sinasabi niya sa bold moments. Ayan, nag-watch
thank
siguro
you,
siya
Kirby.
ng bold moments.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ang dami mo na-inspire talaga, Rizza, for your story.
Thanks. Thank
really
you.
hoping that you're gonna continue that.
Riz,
Thank you. I'm trying my best.
Ay, Diyos ko, ito talagang internet connections na to. Paminsan, nagde-delay yung mga sinasabi ko. Anyway, Riz,
magpalit ka na ng provider.
Ha?
Magpalit ka ng internet provider.
I know, nakakainis. Kanina pa umaga sa upload ko. Tapos I have to transfer back kasi may problema with sa baba. Anyway, Riz, last two questions, what do you think is the future of Lana? Kasi kanina I know top secret pa yon yung mga what you have in your head ng mga next development.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pero ano yung future that you see for your brands? And that is good. I hope this will inspire people na ano muna yung vision mo for your brand kasi talagang yun ang next day mo natatahakin eh.
Vision for Lana, I'm really thinking about making available I want to make affordable and sustainable choices for other zero wasters here. Parang gusto ko pa mag-develop ng mga sustainable products pa na affordable and quality and of course local. Kasi yun naman talaga yung vision for Lana na to make options for people na mas madali nang mag-convert into a low impact lifestyle. Yeah.
Ayun. Wow. Millennial talaga to si Rizza, when it comes to the way
I love it. You said it, locally sourced.
Yes.
Yeah, happy nga rin ako actually na ngayon sa time na to, mas tinatangkilik na talaga ng lahat yung local kasi dati parang nung araw nung bata pa tayo parang laging sinasabi galing America siya imported. Pero kapag ngayon kapag kunwari yung kapag sinabi na mabilis masira ay local kasi yan eh ganun pa yung local.
Totoo yan.
Pero ngayon I'm really really happy na mas marami na talagang tumatangkilik ng mga Pinoy products.
May think kasi nag-evolve na rin in terms of quality products, the quality of the products. And naging open na rin talaga with the entrepreneur to really source out locally.
Yeah.
Kaya nakaka-happy.
Okay. So, ito guys ang dami kong natutunan about actually, we have Rizza. This is her second time in Bold Moments. Ganyan ko siya ka-support sa pinagagawa ni Riz.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Someone worth emulating. Rizza, for now, especially sa mga kapwa natin entrepreneurs and people who's hustling, who has their own dream project, their dream business, what can you suggest to them for them to really thrive during this pandemic?
Stay resilient. Kaya natin to. This is very new to us and I don't think there's a clear-cut structure how to thrive and be successful after this. It's just that you have to plan, you have to plan a lot for the things you have to do after this for our new normal and maraming pwedeng strategies, but stay relentless. This is not the end. And for sure, ano, uh, magfo-flourish yung mga plans nyo as long as you
Right.
have your passion and your heart in mind.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Mhm.
Alam mo, Shirley, yung true definition talaga of getting far in life is yung, have you heard of AQ, adversity quotient?
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba may IQ, EQ, and yung next is yung EQ.
Oo.
Yes. Alam mo, actually, natuwa ako when I learned about that kasi iba ang magpasalamat tayo na meron din tayong mga, alam ko it's hard sometimes, pero yung challenges talaga makes us better. So if we keep ourselves more resilient during adversity, during challenges, it will make you better. And
That's true.
later on, para na yun siyang muscle memory, madali na sa'yo on how to handle the next challenges ahead. So, I think that definitely what I learned from Rizza, yung story niya kanina, talaga na-draw ako, yung beginning niya na Lana almost stopped Rizza almost stopped in her first year because there was no response. And ngayon, look at what resilience can do. It can bring you far places. So,
Yes.
Rizza, last words to our audience, and then I will ask Shirley. Can you, before that, Shirley, can we tell our audience to say thank you, Rizza, in the comment section?
Oo, ayan. Thank you, Rizza. Can you please
Welcome.
and also pala, Ralph, I
Yeah.
think Rizza is also supporting
Yeah.
one of their COVID efforts, no, to help other people. You may want to talk about that, Rizza.
Josh and I has a personal project. We are helping our friend Ben Alvero, who's spearheading Lingkod Ka Banda. So it's a relief operation for musicians here in the South para sa mga heavily affected families ng COVID. And our target is to send goods to 100 families, hopefully. And right now, nakabili na kami ng sako ng bigas. Thank you, Lord. And yes, any amount would definitely help. And yun nga, send nyo lang yung screenshot ng donations nyo. And definitely, sobrang maraming matutulungan nito. We are scheduled to distribute relief goods on May 9. So hopefully we can collate and reach our target by that time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, meron naman kayo dyan, guys, 500 pesos, 800, okay lang, okay na yan, makakatulong na yan.
yes.
Surely, meron kang scrolling marking na ipapakita sa amin where they can deposit or send their donation.
Oh, yan.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Galing.
I love it.
Saya-saya.
So we are collating all the funds before we give it to Lingkod Ka Banda para isahang bigay na lang. And so far, thank you rin pala AKA-PH for giving out AKA-PH team for giving out masks.
The mask.
Yan, si Erica. And to everyone who donated, sobrang grateful kami. Marami nang matutulungan to. And again, any amount would do. Kahit 100 pesos pa yan, go lang. Yan. So.
And also, you're also accepting in-kind donations also, no?
Yes, in kind, definitely.
Ayan. So, please do help them to give help to 100 families.
Okay. So guys, let's continue. Let's get the last message from Rizza. Any last message you'd like to share to our audience and to the people who follows Mink and of course Lana.ph?
Again, let me start with thanking every single one of you who are in tune right now and to everyone who continues to support all my endeavors, my family, my employees, my clients, and to you, my friends, na nagsusupport talaga through and through. And sa ngayon, it will be hard. This pandemic will teach us a lot of things. And for sure, there's a silver lining, sabi nga ni Catriona Gray. And this will be hard, but everything is figure outable as per Marie Forleo. And yun lang, wag lang tayong mawala ng pag-asa, keep the faith, and stay true to your why.
I love
That's
that.
so nice.
Si Riza talaga, no? She's the why entrepreneur. Oy, Riza, pwede yung bago mong the why
Love
entrepreneur.
it.
Okay, Shirley, tell us, what did you learn from this episode?
Actually, marami, no, Ralph? And kay Riza kasi parang she's really an epitome of generosity for me.
Yes.
Siguro isa dito, it's really more of, know your deepest why. Why are you doing things? So that when the struggles or challenges comes your way, you will always look back on your deepest why. Why are you doing this?
Right.
Kasi kahit na gaano kalala yung sitwasyon, if you really know why you're doing this and your purpose in life, then definitely you'll be able to overcome that. And I think pangalawa, it's really more of giving back to your team. No? Always be grateful for your team, love them, and treat them equally. Treat them as if, like, katulad mo lang din sila. Because I really believe in equality also, na kung ikaw owner ka of the business, it doesn't mean that you are more than them or they are less. No? It's really more of, sa business kasi parang we have different roles, but our importance is equal. So I think that's what I've learned to Rizza. Kaya sobrang inspiring ng story. And yun, never ever give up. No, kahit na siguro 3 years, 4 years nang hindi pa rin kumikita yung business mo. Basta may why ka, push lang.
Push lang.
Oo.
Yes.
At as long as may nagsusupport sa'yo, and you have faith kay God, then you're gonna thrive. So yun, thank you, Rizza, for inspiring me today. You're really an inspiration. How about you, Ra?
My
What did you learn?
Si Riza, I've interviewed her twice already, and definitely she's a woman of substance and a woman who has a very curious mind. And one thing siguro na I picked up from her na I always remember na madadala ko, is to always be resilient. And that's what she shared earlier. Kasi dumaan siya before she almost gave up, and I think that's yung mga first challenges natin. Until now, actually, ongoing pa yan. Iba-iba lang yung mukha ng challenges.
Yes.
It will make you better. So this pandemic is about making you better. Life is not happening to us, it's happening for us. And the perspective will change everything for you. You don't have to accept the fact, it's just the way you think of the things that will help you see things differently. And that is definitely what Rizza did with her life, with her brands. And I hope you bring that, guys, to your life. Thank you, Rizza, for joining us.
Thank you, my pleasure.
Another
Thank
session
you.
of
And I think we can ask Rizza also how our viewers or our listeners can get in touch with her, or maybe promote your websites for Lana and
yes,
Mink, how you can get the product.
Yes, please. Personally, you can reach me over at Instagram. I am at Rizza Lana. You can go ahead and DM me. Nagre-reply ako sa every single message that you send. I am also creating content on YouTube. Please subscribe. I am Rizza Lana on YouTube. I create content about productivity, sustainability, skincare, and business. And speaking of business, gusto mo yung segue na yan. Speaking of business, you can reach Mink.ph on Instagram, Lana.ph on Instagram as well, and My Cat Cafe. Di ko pala nakwento, My Cat Cafe.
Meron, My Cat Cafe.
So, kung sino yung mga mahilig sa cats dito, oh my gosh, after ECQ, please, I wanna see you there. It's at Le Cat Coffee Shop. And yung websites naman namin ay www.mink.ph and www.lana.ph.
Ayan. Okay, guys, check her out. Check her social media pages, and you'll definitely learn a lot. Nakakatuwa yung mga
products. Oo.
Yes. Highly recommended. Repair Serum and her sunblock. It's something that I've used. Hindi ko lang na-use ngayon, pero very good products. Hindi siya...
I'll send you guys.
I love you.
Actually, I'm not really a fan of this kind of mga products. Ewan ko ba, siguro kasi lalaki talaga ako.
Kasi ang ganda na ng skin mo, ang daya.
Alam mo lang, ang daming... But I'm so curious about that sunblock and that serum, Ralph. So, I'm gonna order. I hope may stocks.
Oh my gosh. Balang araw, sasendin ko kayo.
Okay, guys.
After
That's
ECQ
it.
for sure.
Sige,
Thank you,
sige.
Rizza. Thank you, everyone who's watching us at their homes.
Yes, thank
wherever
you
are.
also. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
Thank you. And that is this is another episode of Bold Moments. See you again. Tomorrow we'll be having one of the top trainers when it comes to mindset. Her name, I'll share that, Sirika. She is a coach and she will be joining us tomorrow. She's really good. She's been featured by Louis Baarde in her page na Financial Passionates, and she's joining us
Oh.
tomorrow. On Wednesday naman, as a trainer under John Maxwell is joining us on Wednesday. Women Power indeed. Kay is joining us on Friday to talk about minimalism again. And
Wow.
Thursday na lang. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thursday. Sige, sige. Thank you so much,
See
guys.
Thank you so
you.
much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.